ready, Pablo?
Yes.
Are you ready?
Pero ya está grabando.
Drum, yeah. Stay right now. Okay, so for today, what we're gonna do today, we're gonna talk a little bit about describing people. Okay.
Okay.
I was gonna help you also in your job, and it's one of the basic things to talk about. You know, so describing people basically has we're only gonna touch on describing people's appearances. What do you think is an appearance?
Appearance is the characteristics
Characteristics.
from one person.
One person, right? Very good. So pretty much we're going to only touch an appearance physically and clothing. What do you think is clothing?
Clothes.
Yeah.
Yeah, the dress.
How people dress?
Yeah.
How people dress. Awesome. Okay. So to do that today, we're going to work on a computer. Probably we're going to have some time. I'm going to show you a video, but we're going to start with the computer and some material, but it's going to be a hands-on activity, right?
Okay.
So, to describe people, we're going to physically, like you say, appearance, characteristics, physical features. I'm going to describe height, okay.
Body build. Age.
An age. And to work on describing these features over here, we're going to use
To be.
okay. And then also we're going to describe
Hair color.
color,
Hair color. Hair length.
what is length?
If it is grow or if it is long or short.
Short, very good. And
Facial features.
features. What do you think is facial features? Is facial all like all my body, or is it one part of my body?
Face.
Face, okay. So what do you think is features in facial?
I'm not sure.
You're not sure. Don't worry about it. Awesome. And to do that one, we're gonna use as with has, right? And also we're gonna talk about clothing, so clothes. And for that one, we're gonna use
Where?
wear. Right? We're gonna learn how to use it properly. Okay? So let's start from the beginning. Maybe can you do this one from me over here? Can you see from there? Yes?
Yes.
Move around all that. Okay. So for describing people, I have a little presentation for you. I'm scrolling down here. Can you see from there?
Yes, you can see it.
You can see that? Okay.
Yes.
No problem. Maybe we can use when you need to write down a little bit. You can use that part. Okay. So for this one, height, body build, and age, right? So when describing people, we're gonna use the verb to be. Describing height, body build, and age. Can you read the examples for me, real quick?
I'm tall and slim. He's overweight, and he's chubby.
Mm-hmm.
And is chubby.
And okay.
You are old and short. They are young.
They're young. Okay. So as you can see, we have our two guys in here, very different body-wise. You know.
Yes.
I'm looking more like this one. Right? And that's how you describe people, right?
Yeah.
I am, he, is, and is, you are, and they are. Very simple stuff, right? So let's start from the beginning with this exercise. It's very simple. We're supposed to do it with Danny, but Danny's not here. So I'm gonna help you around. So we're gonna work together for this class. But the next time, hopefully, Danny is gonna be with us in the second class, so we can do the exercises, and it's gonna be a little bit more dynamic. So over here, it says write down, but you're gonna tell me. You can use the language a little bit. Write short descriptions of people in the pictures below, using to be, and you're gonna use tall, short, overweight, slim, old, and young. Okay? You know what is tall, of course. You know what is short. You know what is overweight?
Yeah.
Yeah. Slim.
Yes.
And-
Slim and skinny is basically the same.
Slim and skinny, yeah. Yeah. And old and young. So you got opposites, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yes.
So you have these two people. So let's see, how can you describe these two first? So
Okay,
let's
the
write
chi-
down some of it here. Let's start writing down. Okay, you can go ahead. Try to describe the first two.
I have to write or
No,
just
we're not
talk?
gonna write on this one.
Okay.
We're not gonna write it down.
Uh,
So as you can see in the examples over here, we're not gonna write down. You're just pretty much going to.
okay. The
Think about it. I
child.
can give you a minute or two. You can
The
say-
child on the left side is short,
Uh-huh.
slim.
Slim.
He's wearing a orange t-shirt,
Okay.
green short.
Okay.
The man on the right side is tall,
Mm-hmm.
slim as well.
Mm-hmm.
He's wearing a blue hoodie.
That's not a hoodie. This is a hoodie.
Okay.
That's it's very similar to Spanish, and they use it in Spanish also. How do you say it in Spanish?
Was
No, the other one. A
sweater.
Sweater. There you go.
Okay.
Okay.
Sweater and jeans
Okay.
and yeah.
Which one is older than the other one?
The man on the right.
It's older. Okay. Now describe this two ladies over here.
Okay. On the left side, I can see a baby.
Mm-hmm.
She's very short.
Very short. Is a baby, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Her skin is brown
Okay.
color. Her hair.
She
is,
all
no, she's younger than
the other one. Okay.
the other one.
Okay.
Something else.
And they're all in.
Okay, the woman, she is old.
Mm-hmm.
She has gray hair,
Mm-hmm. Okay.
brown skin,
Brown skin.
and she's not slim,
Okay.
but now is overweight, so it's
Okay. Very good.
something in the middle.
Something in the middle. Perfect. Not a problem. Very good. Okay. So we have so far to describe height, body build, and age. We have, write it down in here. Tall,
Tall, yeah.
right? What is the opposite of tall?
Short.
Short. We have
Overweight.
overweight.
Underweight. No.
The opposite of overweight. It makes a
Okay,
little bit of
slim.
sense. There you go. But you know, underweight is not too wrong, but usually you say like slim or skinny or thin or. But for this one over here, we're gonna work in overweight or slim. Also, you can tell when a person is, you know, is
Heavy.
you can say heavy. Heavy is a nice way. Is a you know, it's like if you say fat. It's a little bit, you know, kind of like, you know, it's too strong.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you rather do, or big. You know, you're big, or you're a little bit overweight,
Big.
or yeah. But you know, usually you say, you know, overweight or big.
Yes.
And also for age, we have old and
Young.
young. Or you can also, if you have something in the middle age, it depends on what.
Teenage.
Teenage, yeah, could be. Also, yes. Let's put all this over here. That's how we're gonna start with our tall, short, overweight, slim, old, and young. That's how we start right now. Okay. Now, for the next one, if I can do it. There you go. Now, we're gonna go to
Facial features.
futures.
Features.
Futures, right? So, we're gonna use a little bit of half, has. You know what we use sometimes, have and has?
Second.
When we use,
When we use have or has.
you know why?
Yes. I use have when, for example, I have, or you have, or
Mm-hmm.
they have,
Mm-hmm.
and has is for he, she, and it.
Remember?
Third person.
Yeah, there you go. Awesome. So, we use have and has to describe. We're gonna describe hair, color, hair, length, and also facial features, right? So, we got some facial features over here, right? Can you write it down? Can you read them for me, please? We
Facial
have
features are eyes, eyebrows, eyebrows.
Mm-hmm.
Where is that?
What is eyebrows?
Brows.
Okay, it's two parts of that word. We have
Eye, brow. I don't know what it's.
okay, don't worry about it. Don't worry.
Nose,
Nose,
mouth,
mouth,
lips,
mm-hmm.
ears,
Ears,
chin,
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 and
etc.
different ones. You know what is a chin?
This one.
Eyebrows. What do you think is the eyebrows?
Oh.
I have hairy eyebrows.
I have what?
Hairy.
Harry. Harry.
Do you think the eyebrows are gonna be over here? You think so? Maybe around here? In this area? We have two eyebrows. Some people have their eyebrows go together.
Yeah.
So we have eyebrows, eyebrows, and we have side burns. But we're gonna talk about eyebrows right now. Okay? So nose, of course, you got the basic ones over here, but we can do more later. Eyebrows, nose, mouth, lips, ears, chin, etc. Right? So as an example, we have this girl over here, right? So we can say that she has
long brown.
hair.
She has big blue eyes. She has a small nose. She has a wide mouth and big red lips.
Okay, so you see you can add more stuff to something, right?
Yes.
So a feature can have more than one description. Okay? So that's what I'm going to aim to do it, okay? So based on this example, you were supposed to do it with Danny, but you're going to do it with me this way. So it says, in pairs take turns to describe people below. As you can see, it's different type of people over here, okay? So we have males and females over here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 14 people there, okay? So let's start. Choose one. Just choose one and we're gonna describe them real
Okay.
quick.
The girl with the glasses.
Which one? The glasses. Is more than one with glasses.
Oh yeah. The first lane.
First lane. Okay.
And
Yes. Yeah, describe her. Remember, you're gonna take into account only facial features over here. Okay.
Okay.
And remember, we are gonna use this too.
She has black hair.
She has black hair.
She has glasses, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
She has black eyebrows.
Eyebrows. There we go. Yes.
She has pink lips.
Pink lips. Yeah. Pinkish. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
So remember, you can add size to it, because we do have. I have big eyes or big ears, small ears. You can also throw a little. You can give a little bit of size in here too, as you can see. You know what is wide?
Yes.
What is wide?
I don't know how to explain that, but it's something more big. I don't know.
Bigger.
Bigger.
Bigger. Remember, bigger. Yeah, awesome, yeah. So she has a wide mouth. Wide. Okay. What about hers? Does she has a wide mouth?
No, it's
No,
actually
like normal size.
Yeah.
Okay, very nice. Okay, I'm gonna describe. I'm gonna describe this guy over here. So this guy over here, she has.
She or he?
No, he has. Sorry, he has brown hair. Well, like, yeah, brown hair. Eyebrows, normal size eyebrows. He seems to have like big eyes, and he has small nose, and you know what? He has a mouth, but doesn't seem like he has like lips too much. So I think his their lips are kind of narrow. Then doesn't have full lips. That's another one. Full lips. Full lips are like nice size. Like he has full lips in here, and he seems very, smiley. So okay, choose another one.
The last one.
And normal size ears. I don't think they're big or small. I think they're normal size. Yeah.
It's normal.
Okay, choose another one.
The last one.
The last one. Looks like David. Okay. That one?
Yeah, that one.
Okay.
He has beard.
Okay. Yeah.
It's beard. I'm confused with beard, beer, bear.
Yeah, it's you know you got the only of course the spelling, but the pronunciation of those are pretty much kind of like you have to be very keen on listening like the longer one with the vowels. Okay. So
Because this one is beard. Uh, he has long hair.
long hair. Okay.
It's like but I don't know. This one is straight hair, and
Does he
that
have
one is
straight hair?
no. It's I don't know the word.
Like wavy, like curly,
Car
curly,
curly hair.
curly, curly.
Curly, okay.
Okay.
Curly hair.
Mhm.
And eyebrows. Brown eyebrows.
Brown eyebrows. Okay. Big, more small, or what do you think?
I think that he's small, more than the other
Smaller. Okay.
small.
Okay. Very good. So for this one, we have eyes,
Full lips.
full lips, right? Yeah, full lips. What about his skin?
It's brown as well.
Brownish. Okay. Yeah.
Brown.
Okay. So we have eyes, eyebrows. What else we have?
Beard.
But the ones from here, yeah, beards also, but beards and then all that. No nose,
Nose.
mouth, ears,
Normal size.
normal size, and chin, right? Which one you think has a like a big chin in there,
Big chin.
or a small one, or narrow, or wide? You know what is narrow, right? Is the opposite of wide.
Okay.
You tell me what is was. You tell me that wide
Oh, okay.
is the opposite. Narrow.
Narrow.
Mm-hmm. Narrow.
Narrow. Wide.
And wide. Okay?
Okay.
So, we have more things to help us to describe our body and physical appearance. Okay? Okay. Let's move on. Let's go. Everything so far so good, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Everything good. Yeah.
Can you describe a person from your job? Just her facial features? What about, can you describe who you like the most in your job at work? Who you like really was really cool with you?
Hands.
Hands. Okay. Only facial features. Can you describe hands?
He's small.
He is small.
He has beard.
Mm-hmm.
He has dark hair, but black hair. But sometimes he paint his hair like yellow.
Oh, he dies.
He-
Like right here. Okay.
That-
Sometimes yes. Okay.
Yes, sometimes.
Okay.
He has small ears.
Small ears.
Normal
normal size mouth.
Normal size mouth.
What about his nose? Big nose, small nose?
It's normal.
Big eyes, small eyes? Does he has big or
It's,
small?
no, small eyes.
So he has small eyes. Okay, very good. Okay, now we're gonna move on to clothing. Clothes, right? So for that part over here, you're gonna give you some examples over here. We're gonna use wear. Okay? And this is a very simple form to use it. Example, she wears a uniform to school. Or for this past, talk about something that I was wearing, I'm gonna use I wore a t-shirt and jeans yesterday. Yesterday.
Okay.
Wore.
Okay.
So we have wear. And if I wanted to describe what I was using yesterday or last week, or if you have good memory, last month, we're gonna use
Whoa.
wear.
Whoa.
Okay?
Okay, but
And
wearing.
Yeah.
But why? I don't remember why. I think that is because it's third person, but I'm not sure. The S at the end of the word.
Yeah, because this is, remember then we're talking about he, she.
Okay, it's because it's the third person.
So that always, you're gonna add an S to it. Okay? And remember also, not only for he or she, which is third person, but for what else? It would, what is it in this case? Something, yeah, but
something. She was a uniform.
Okay.
In this case, is
okay. Yeah. So over here we have what other items of clothing can you add to the list, right? As we see over here, this is what we have so far. This is about physical appearance, but things about be wearing, we're gonna add more to it so we can learn how to describe a little bit more complete. So what other items of clothing can you add to the list? Write your answers in the spaces below. In this case, you're gonna use paper. And for this one, right? So in the first one, what we have so far over here, we have
t-shirt.
t-shirt, things that we wear. Okay, right?
Jeans, trainers, dress, skirt, socks, sweater,
Suit.
yeah. Trousers.
Trousers. We over here in the UK, so it's a little bit different from the States. Over here you use trousers for, I'm gonna tell you, you know what the trousers are?
Oh, trousers.
What we call pants in that's the difference of trainers and trousers, which is sweatpants and pants in the States. Over here you're gonna listen, you're gonna hear about this one a lot, trousers. Put your trousers on.
Is it normal? It's
Yeah, just trousers, pants. Shirt. Boots. Shoes. And you know what trainers are?
Yes.
What is trainers?
Sneakers.
The sneakers. They also use, what we use in the States, we said running shoes, like this one, or like the ones you have, or you're wearing, you have on, they call them trainers. Okay? So your job is, oh, I like your trainers. You know they're talking about your shoes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? So, can you give me more items of clothing to add to this list?
Rings.
Okay.
Hats.
Hats. Okay. I'm gonna give you 1 minute. You're supposed to give me 6 over here. And you can maybe use this marker, it's not a problem. Use it in here. You need something to in here. Give me extra 6 clothing items to add to the list.
No.
Take your time.
I wrote the word wrong word.
You misspell it. What you want to do here? Rings and what else?
Hats.
Oh, hats. What do you think you're missing in there? Hats. Hats. Hats.
T.
There you go.
What else?
Need 4 more. Okay. But try to think about clothing items. Hat is okay. I gave you rings.
But this is more like accessories.
Exactly. That's more like, extra stuff. We have t-shirts,
Okay.
jeans,
Bufanda.
trainers.
I don't know the name in English.
No, okay, put it in there. I'll give you that one. Scarves.
Like cars?
No, that's a different one.
What sounds same?
Okay. Put the one. Put it in there. I want to know what you know. We can give you the. Go ahead. What else?